Surprisingly, just when you thought the F1 world was calming down, Lawrence Stroll throws a curveball that's got everyone talking. The Canadian billionaire, well known in Formula One circles, is reportedly thinking of selling a big chunk of his Aston Martin team. Why now, especially with the team doing so well lately? Rumors are swirling, suggesting it might be linked to his son's struggles on the track. Could this decision shake up the team's ownership and driver lineup? So let's dive into this video today to learn more about Stroll's shocking decision and what it could mean for Aston Martin's future in F1. Honda's decision to partner with Aston Martin in 2026 has stirred considerable interest in the Formula One community. This partnership holds significance as Aston Martin is transitioning away from Mercedes and aims to enhance its competitiveness with Honda's support. Lawrence Stroll, the team owner, sees this collaboration as a strategic move to capitalize on the upcoming rule changes in 2026, which are expected to benefit Aston Martin's performance. Lawrence Stroll has been actively involved in bolstering Aston Martin's position in the market. In 2025, he sold a portion of Aston Martin to the American company Arctos, valuing the deal at $1.3 billion. Reports now suggest that Stroll may sell up to 25% of the team, recognizing the importance of timing in business transactions. By leveraging the team's increasing value, Stroll aims to maximize investment returns. Despite the positive trajectory in terms of finances and technical prospects, Aston Martin faces challenges, particularly regarding its driver lineup. While the team's overall performance is improving, issues persist with the drivers. Fernando Alonso, a two-time world champion, has committed to staying with the team beyond 2026, marking a significant decision for both him and the team. Alonso's willingness to remain with the team is noteworthy, considering his past issues with Honda in 2017, suggesting that those concerns have been resolved. On the other hand, the situation with the team's second driver, Lance Stroll, presents more complexities. As the son of team owner Lawrence Stroll, Lance has a secure position on the team as long as his father remains in charge. However, this arrangement has created tensions within the team, with some feeling that Lance's security has led to complacency in his approach to racing. Potential changes in team dynamics. The dynamics within the team may shift with the new decisions Lawrence Stroll is making off the racetrack. While there are discussions of Stroll considering selling up to 25% of Aston Martin's Formula One team, an official confirmation is yet to be announced. However, the team's spokesperson hinted at increased interest from potential investors, especially with the team's positive trajectory and recent investments from partners like Arctos. With rising attention from potential investors, now seems to be an opportune time for investing in the team. This interest is bolstered by the team's strategic developments and the promise of future independence from certain resources affiliated with Mercedes. Aston Martin has been investing heavily in infrastructure upgrades, including the construction of new facilities in Silverstone. Notably, the team has discontinued the use of Mercedes wind tunnels, a move seen as crucial by their engineers to gain a competitive edge. Starting in 2026, Aston Martin will no longer use Mercedes engines, further establishing its technical independence. This decision makes Aston Martin one of the few teams in Formula One exclusively supplied by a single engine manufacturer, marking a significant shift in their operational strategy. Rumors abound regarding Adrian Ney possibly joining Aston Martin, despite his denial of a lucrative offer from the team. Ney's decision hints at Aston Martin's growing appeal as a competitive and financially attractive team within the F1 community. Ongoing developments and investments in Aston Martin suggest a promising future, potentially without Lawrence Stroll's son Lance, whose position in the team appears secure as long as his father remains in charge. The long-term success of Aston Martin in Formula One could hinge on their willingness to embrace changes, including potentially revising their driver lineup. It's evident that to be a front-runner in Formula One, the team cannot afford to have one driver consistently performing well while the other struggles, leading to incidents like crashes under safety car conditions. Stakeholders, including engine supplier Honda, have voiced their aspirations for Aston Martin. Honda aims to move Aston Martin away from midfield battles and towards winning championships, aligning perfectly with Fernando Alonso's vision for the team. Alonso's partnership with Honda is viewed as a crucial advantage for Aston Martin, providing access to advanced technology and strategic expertise in racing. Regulatory changes and future outlook. And looking ahead, the 2026 season will bring about major regulatory changes that could significantly alter the landscape of Formula One racing. While it may be unlikely for Aston Martin to attract key personnel away from the ongoing drama at Red Bull, the team believes that cultivating a winning culture is not essential. Instead, their focus remains on adapting to regulatory changes and positioning themselves for success in the evolving Formula One landscape. Formula One's focus will significantly shift from downforce and ground effects to engine performance and battery technology. With these changes, teams will need to reconsider their strategies, particularly in engine building and chassis design, reducing reliance on aerodynamics. Honda's expertise in these areas could be crucial to Aston Martin's success. Honda Racing Corporation President, COI Wannabe, and CEO Toshihiro Maibe have expressed their shared ambition with Aston Martin to target the World Championship in 2026. While acknowledging the difficulty of this goal, Wannabe emphasized the importance of setting ambitious targets to drive efforts towards success. Reports suggest that energy giant Aramco is interested in purchasing a significant portion of Aston Martin's Formula One team. This move could be seen as a strategic move to align with a team poised for growth and success. However, team owner Lawrence Stroll, known for his sharp business acumen, appears hesitant to relinquish control. He prefers to sell only minority stakes to retain majority influence and decision-making power. This strategy of retaining control while seeking investment raises questions among stakeholders, investors, and team employees. They may wonder about the long-term implications of this approach and when it will be deemed sufficient. This becomes particularly relevant as Honda, another major player in Aston Martin's ecosystem, becomes more involved with engines and potentially driver selections. Honda has a history of nurturing talent through its academy, as seen with drivers like Yuki Tsunoda. With Honda's influence on Aston Martin expected to increase from 2026 onwards, they may push for more say in driver selection, aligning with their vision and complementing Fernando Alonso. Enhanced performance from Honda could shift dynamics, making it more conducive for them to advocate for such changes. The potential for increased performance and influence from partners like Honda makes Aston Martin an attractive destination for top F1 talent. During the Jeddah GP earlier in the year, rumors surfaced of generous offers made by Lawrence Stroll and Aramco's owner. They reportedly extended blank checks to drivers like Adrian Ney and Max Verstappen, allowing them to negotiate their salaries and bring in trusted team members. Starting in 2025, investors are optimistic about Aston Martin's trajectory in Formula One, fueled by the potential infusion of key personnel into the team. This optimism stems from the team's ambitious efforts to recruit top talent from the sport, driving confidence in Aston Martin's future prospects, concerns, and necessary transformations. However, there is a prevailing concern that if recruitment efforts fail and the team structure remains unchanged, significant transformations will be necessary for Aston Martin to effectively compete at the front of the grid. Investors are keenly aware of the need for the team to evolve and adapt to the competitive landscape of Formula One. Honda's collaboration with the Silverstone-based squad is approached with caution as they recognize the challenges ahead in transforming Aston Martin into a championship contender. COI Wannabe of Honda Racing Corporation emphasized the importance of open communication between the two parties to navigate these challenges effectively. COI Wannabe emphasized the need for open communication between Aston Martin and Honda. He stated, "Probably we are missing something right now, but we have to tell each other what is missing." This exchange of insights is crucial for both parties to understand the challenges and opportunities from each other's perspectives. Given the complexities and the pressing need for structural evolution within Aston Martin, there's speculation about whether Lawrence Stroll will pursue another successful minority stake sale in the team. Such a financial strategy could inject the necessary capital to facilitate major changes. These changes might significantly influence the team's trajectory, potentially altering the current driver lineup. including Lance Stroll's position. Despite recent affirmations about Lance Stroll's technical knowledge being a vital asset, investor decisions and broader team strategy might dictate a different path forward. So what do you think of Lawrence Stroll's shocking move? Comment below and subscribe for more.